Hello, internet passers-by. Welcome back to Napcast. As always, I'm Roland Torres. Joining me once again today is Sean.
Hi.
And Melina.
What is up, Paris?
Oh, you went high-pitched at the end there.
Yeah.
You didn't say it last time as well. I'm
No.
annoyed.
I did.
She did.
You did?
But at the
Yeah.
end, because I wasn't sure if we wanted to keep Michael eating ham in the episode, so I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, he was once again.
Yeah, in
Eating
between
the ham.
episodes, he ate more fucking ham.
Look, I'm hungry, but we're recording, so I can't make food. I'm not gonna sit here eating a fucking noodle cup.
Eat like a bar of something or something.
Yeah.
We don't have a bar of anything in the house. That's why I'm eating ham out of the packet.
Fucking sloth.
So just, if you're visualizing Michael, just always assume he has ham.
Yeah,
in his
ham is
hand.
nearby.
I don't have ham now.
It's
He
funny,
does, he's
it's
lying.
funny, this is
He's
the
lying
first
to you.
time we've ever seen you eat ham, and now it's your defining trait.
I've done it once.
Twice.
Twice now.
Okay, it's the same day, okay?
Just because it's on the same day doesn't mean it's just one time.
Oh my god. So what's...
You can tell this is like the fourth
Yeah.
episode we've done today.
No.
So I guess, just so it's not like a strangely immediate thing that comes up at some point, we should start discussing the idea that we've been
Okay.
mentioning behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
we're
And
doing
mention right now that it's not fully set in stone, but we are leaning towards...
We're working on it.
Yeah, we are moving that way.
So potentially come the end of this season, and if you're new to the show, maybe haven't been following us for a while,
Hi.
hello. Every year, June to June is a season for us because that's when we started the podcast, was June, and so come May, end of the season, we begin another one. It's just
Effectively, on like your side, you'll probably just see episode numbers, so it won't mean much. But just for us in our production sort of cycle, it's how we view this.
yeah.
These
Though
things.
if you're watching on YouTube, there'll be a playlist for season 1 and season 2 as well as the whole Napcast playlist as well. If you go on Anime Lane, it's the same thing.
Almost forgot about that. Sorry.
But for all intents and purposes, you just see episode numbers to keep it clean. But come the end of the season 2, we're probably gonna be closing down Napcast and shifting everything
Dun, dun, dun.
to Anime Lane. So
No more potties.
we run
The potties will remain.
That was part of your clause.
Yes. I signed the contract, but I added an extra clause that said I still have to say what's up, potties. Don't worry, you have not been forgotten, my potties.
so if you listen to this regularly, you'll know that we run every 2 weeks, and the weeks between what happens is over on Anime Lane is when episodes come out for that. So essentially we run weekly, but for the algorithms for each show, we're kind of only running once a week.
Yeah.
And with Anime Lane picking up a bit over the last 2-3 months, it's not even been that long. For us anyway, since it's November when we're recording this.
By this point, we've gone fully viral. We're famous now.
Yeah, exactly.
Not quite.
We're fucking huge, man.
Yeah.
But our growth is there. We are growing steadily on that channel, whereas this one, unfortunately, both the podcast and the YouTube channel are kind of stagnant, dead.
Like
and
over on Anime Lane at the time of recording, we are almost about to break like 100 views on like one video.
episode, and to go on to like behind the scenes stuff, our past month has been like 350 odd views, and watch time we've cracked 100 hours in the last month, 28 days.
Fuck yeah. We are high-fiving.
Wow.
We are high-fiving.
Very awkwardly because we
Yeah.
keep hitting the microphone.
And that's up from like 70 views in 28 days, or 100 hours of watch time period for the channel. So we're doing well over there, whereas Napcast, it's like 20 views and 7 hours of watch time.
We're not saying it's a worse podcast necessarily. It's just
No.
it has less clickability.
No,
that's
that's
the
it.
only reason, really.
It's just the way the algorithm goes and how stuff
we're
happens.
kind of stuck on, we're 3 people, and running 2 shows is a lot of work.
Absolutely.
And so, and unfortunately, the one that's seen the most growth has been the one that's got the most effort. I don't want to say this is low effort, but
yeah, no, this isn't low effort, but like we put a lot more like production and prep behind Anime Lane. Because
Yeah.
obviously we have to watch stuff and
Yeah.
like, come up with more like, not professional, but like just more structured topics to talk about compared to Napcast, where we can just put the mics on and just talk, which is nice. But
Yeah, and that won't be going away once we shift
absolutely
over. The idea is that the anime stuff will stay, but so will the stuff that we do on Napcast. We're just essentially folding down everything into one banner.
It's not closing down, it's more just a merger.
Yeah.
And you may see episodes from here come back rebranded for Anime Lane, depending on what's happening. Obviously that's still all the stuff that's kind of in the works,
Sort of up in the air, right?
I know everyone listening to this may not be interested in an anime and listening to Anime Lane, but don't worry, there's still going to be stuff there for you. We're not fully ditching just the casual talk. I would lose two of my friends if I did that.
Yes.
Yeah, because this isn't purely a business relationship, and if it does, we are done. I can't talk shit like about you, like to you guys.
What is this for?
Yeah, exactly. That's the foundation of our friendship right there.
Yeah. So I think what will end up happening in the end is sort of the 2-week rotation will happen, but it'll all be on one channel. So you'll have essentially a chat episode like this for Anime Lane, then you'll have an anime episode, then you'll have another chatting, then you'll have another anime episode. And I think that's sort of the, for growth wise, the best thing to do. We're just ignoring the construction, okay?
If you could hear a buzzing, that's not us.
Yeah, that's someone drilling or sawing outside.
Good on them.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I hope they do well with whatever they're doing right now.
So that's probably going to be happening come June. June will be
June-ish,
May will probably be the last episode, and then June will be the beginning of
but we'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Not really a grand finale, but we could do
it'll be a see you later rather than a goodbye. But
see you in another life.
Yeah,
Jesus.
we'll talk more about that as the time comes.
Yeah.
I'll see you in hell.
Yeah.
Does that imply this is heaven?
No, this is limbo.
This is the deeper pits of hell.
This is purgatory.
Yeah. This is our journey too.
I guess as we move out of talking about this, I'll mention that probably the first month as we go into Anime Lane Season 3 might be a little more anime heavy, because what we're always going to do is have the annual Anime Lane Awards.
Yes.
And so the first episode of that season will be that, meaning that month there'll be more episodes leaning towards anime than not. So, but yeah, for production wise, it just sort of streamlines what we have to think about and market and sort of put effort into. Whereas if we're
we
dividing
have to be
between,
very business talk right now.
whereas if we're dividing ourselves between two shows, I don't think it's actually better for anyone.
Yeah, because what the most it could really do is honestly just sort of hamper Anime Lane.
Yeah, and I think even in this regard, it hampers this in the sense that we can't really put the effort into it. We don't really know what to do to make it more clickable and more viewable.
Yeah.
And I don't want people to lose this side of
Absolutely
us.
not.
Yeah.
And I don't want to lose this side.
Yeah.
Our
This is
fun.
insanity end of the day.
And
We
I
need
also
our
think,
insanity bubble.
yeah, and I also think it might be a nice thing to bring Anime Lane as well, is
Yes.
that more sort of rounded personalities that we have. So yeah, don't worry about it.
don't worry about it. It's fine.
That's a
Nothing to
great
worry
way
about.
to. Don't worry about it, please. Don't worry about it.
It'll be fine.
There's still a while ago. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
figure
Yeah.
it
So yeah, what's on today's? Excuse me. I'm
This is going to be such a hard cut into what we're actually talking about today.
So what's on today's
Agenda.
agenda?
You guys ever heard of a man with two names?
I've heard of a man.
What
with
does
no,
that mean?
I've heard of a man with no name.
Oh, there's
Those
a man.
were some good Western movies.
Yeah, I've heard of a man that rides through the desert on a horse with no name.
No horse involved here.
There's horsing around.
So, in our business meetings, I brought up this. Yes. How dare you disrespect our business meetings?
We play Minecraft for like half an
No,
hour.
no. No, we don't. So I asked them if they knew the story of Nicholas Rossi, because it's something that's been going on in like Scottish news for a while, And
we somehow did not know anything about.
Somehow, it is like constantly on my timeline everywhere.
Okay, context. We're on the Wikipedia page right now. We've just pulled it up in his fucking face.
He looks like he's constipated.
He does. I think I said it looks like someone's farted in that room, and he doesn't want to acknowledge it, but he can smell it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because it's just such a batshit crazy case, I thought it would be nice to just go over it. Has most of it been resolved at this point and is no longer relevant? Maybe.
Well,
you know.
I just want to say this guy is almost to the date a decade older than me.
Oh.
I was
you're
born
right.
in July 14th, 1997. This guy was born July 11th, 1987.
Does it make you feel some sort of connection to this?
No.
guy? No. Good.
I'm glad that it was 3 days of a difference.
Yeah, fair.
To dodge the bullet.
So let's mention the fact that he has 3 names
Yes.
first. So you got Nicholas Aliverdian as his real government name.
Yeah. As far as we know.
As far as we know. He is also known as Nicholas Rossi and Arthur Knight.
Totally not a pseudonym.
No.
Arthur Knight is the name he went by here in Scotland when he moved here.
Because
Totally not giving the game away or anything.
yeah, because if I was like moving to a place like Scotland and I didn't live here, Arthur Knight is absolutely the fake name.
Most normal Scottish name.
Yeah.
Mr. Knight? It's like,
Mr. Knight.
yes.
He also pretended to be English as well, I think.
I don't remember.
No, you missed it a little bit. England's down there.
Ah, shit.
Also, I want to point out that tie just doesn't go
No.
with anything he's wearing. He's got a pinstripe black and white shirt, black blazer, and a fucking red tie.
It looks like
That's Arthur Knight,
judging,
alright.
judging by later things we're gonna find out, it looks like it's like an affiliation with like a political party or something. Like that's a Republican in America, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Which may be connected to what we're going to see
Maybe,
later.
yeah. So, well, you know more about him than we do. Do you want? Is there anywhere
you're
you
the
want to?
expert.
I'm somehow the expert. So,
in
Quotation marks.
quotation marks. So, he has had a bit of a criminal history in the
Little bit.
US.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. And he was he had a warrant out for his arrest in the
As you
US.
do.
As criminals tend to do.
Criminals tend to do. So he faked his own death, moved,
As one does.
As you know, when that happens.
yeah, and just moved abroad and pretended to be Arthur Knight.
In 2020, because it was just such a fucking year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's basically at first tried to play it off in the US, like, oh, but I was abused by my parents, and then I was abused by, I think a foster care home or something. I don't know why that would be an excuse for his crimes, but okay.
It's a sympathy point.
And then he just went to the UK, was caught. They were like, "You're him. We know you're him." He's like, "No, I am Arthur Knight. I am we're associated."
Ain't you the guy? No, I'm other guy.
No. So we have it pulled up here. So he moved to England first.
South Bristol.
South Bristol, with a woman named Miranda Knight.
Again, that doesn't sound like a real name.
No.
Someone looked in a fucking King Arthur book and was just like, Arthur
Yeah.
Knight. There we go.
Yeah.
Name.
And it says they got married as well, but none of his family were present. Red flag. Fucking
Yeah.
red flag.
Yeah, red
you
flag right
run. You run. If none of his family is attending your wedding,
Run, bitch.
red flag. And she also said, like, he never spoke about his family. Red flag.
Yep.
Yeah.
Red fucking flag. And he told her he was from Dublin?
But
What?
wouldn't he have had an American accent?
Yeah. Did he put on an Irish accent?
I
Something
really
that
hope he didn't.
Americans are famously not good at.
Yeah.
He sounds like a fucking leprechaun.
Yeah, and then in February 2020, he faked his death to American media. I don't know how one fakes his death to the media.
To the media, yeah.
Well,
They
you
just
go to a
send an
press
obituary.
conference and you just go, oh no,
Oh, no,
I have a heart attack.
Oh, he's fallen. Oh, I guess he's dead now.
And get
he just
like a-
crawls
Yeah.
away slow.
And get like the actor you paid to be a doctor to like check your pulse.
Oh,
he's dead.
He's dead. Let me.
Oh,
Drag this body.
This man is dead.
In January 2020, Alverdian reported that he had been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin lymphoma. He provided this information to a number of media organizations. The Providence Journal later stated that Alverdian insisted that they report his illness.
Guys, I'm dying. I'm dying.
No, please,
Fucking tell them I'm dying.
Please tell them I'm dying. Please. Oh, come on.
No red flag. No red flag.
No red flag.
A person claiming to be Alverdian's widow later stated that his illness had lasted for months and it included heart disease and heart attacks.
There you go, heart attack.
According to his family and his obituary, Alverdian succumbed to the disease on February 29th, 2020. What a day.
Rip or not.
He chose the fucking leap day.
The person claiming to be his widow said that Alverdian would be cremated and his remains scattered at sea. She refused to provide copies of Alverdian's death certificate to the Providence Journal.
So the Providence Journal, I don't know anything about him, but like this happened over the course of, let's say, a few months. This guy comes to them, is like, I know I'm wanted for certain crimes. Can you please tell him I'm dying?
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, can we like see the death certificate and stuff? And they're like, absolutely not. It's like, but you said you were dying.
Projo.
Oh, it's from Rhode Island.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
With a name like the Providence Journal, I was sort of half expecting it to be like Christian news.
Yeah.
Or something like
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. I was like, is this like a like far-right Christian sort of like publication? Because that feels like it fits.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be.
Oh, that Projo.com looks like they stole that straight from Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gosh.
It's a great JPEG.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, he faked his death.
Refused to prove.
Refused to prove it.
Can we get proof of his death? No.
No, I already scattered his ashes. Like,
No.
okay, but you'd have his death certificate.
No, but
It's like,
he's
no,
dead.
No, he sure is dead. Oh, what a shame.
Are you sure? He's dead. He's dead, Jim.
Apparently, he had immigrated
Already at that point.
for 4 years beforehand, and it was claimed by his wife to be
Security.
security concerns.
Yeah, because he was about to be arrested for
Yeah, that's certainly a security
being a
concern.
sex
yeah.
offender.
We have not stated that he was a sex offender at this point.
No. So I think his actual crime was failing to
Register.
register.
As a sex offender.
Yes. Because he
Yeah.
was found.
Sexual assault investigations.
Yeah.
So yeah, he failed to register. Was then wanted. And then faked his death.
Yeah.
And then there's a whole paragraph.
Oh god,
There's so much.
there's so much.
There's so
Oh my
fucking
God.
much.
He advised by the wait, what? Hold on. Father Healy later described the woman he spoke to as sounding like Hyacinth. Okay.
What?
Have you ever seen Keeping Up Appearances, the old
No.
British program?
No.
Okay.
I have.
Oh, okay. This is a hard one to describe, but like, essentially their whole get up is that their last name's Bucket, and they kind of come from like a working or class family, but
Yeah.
Hyacinth
Put on.
is like sort of convinced that she's of upper class, and so she's
So the typical British
Yeah.
working class experience.
So when someone knocks on the door and they're like, "Mrs. Bucket," she's like, "No, it's pronounced bouquet," and she's got this very sort of
Oh,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
the Tarjay people.
Yeah.
We've all got like
I'm sorry,
family
this-
members like that.
This whole paragraph here is insane. So the Providence Journal did an investigative report on his death. And after they did that, they had received a rambling and often incoherent 9-page email
Jesus
from
Christ.
someone
Oh my God.
stating they were his widow. And the email leveled criticisms against several parties, such as the victim of his sexual assault,
Wow.
the police officer who took the sex offender case, the judge who oversaw it, and his former foster parents. But
Was
it's not him.
the
It's not
email
him.
address just alverdianswidow@gmail.com?
Hello, I am his widow.
No. I've got this idea that it's like the fucking Monty Python, like Brian's mum's voice.
I was a widow.
He's not the Messiah. He's been a very naughty boy.
There's a joke in there I'm not gonna make.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. They also reported that 7 months after Alverdian's reported death, Father Bernard Healy, a priest at Our Lady of Mercy Church. Wow, American church names are fucking something else.
Our
Yeah.
Lady of what was the fucking job?
Our Lady of Perpetual Exemption.
Yes.
Um,
Praise be. Praise be.
And East Greenwich received a request for a funeral mass from a woman claiming to be Alverdian's widow. Shortly after arrangements were made, Father Healy was contacted by State Police Detective Connor O'Donnell, who requested cancellation of the mass, stating that Alverdian was alive and faked his own death and was a fugitive from
He's
justice.
alive, bro.
Hey, Father Healy, could you cancel the mass?
Hey, father.
Hey, Father, could you
Father.
I mean, it is Rhode Island. Yeah. Hey, Father, can you cancel the mass? It turns out this guy's alive and well. I said, why would I cancel
You're really
it?
good at that.
Why would I cancel it? I was like, well, he's not dead. Why would you? Come on.
Forget about a mess.
So let's see. Father Healy then I think called the widow.
Yes.
And that's when they are like, well, it sounds like Hyacinth Bouquet.
And they, he thought it sounded like a voice disguiser or voice changer.
Shocker.
Yeah.
He was advised by the police that the caller was. Sorry, his last name. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that because I feel like I'll fuck it up.
What, Healy?
It's the last.
Alverdian.
He's a piece of shit. Don't care if you mispronounce it.
Alverdian. Advised by the police that the caller was Alverdian using a voice disguiser.
Which is so funny.
Yeah.
Once again. It's like, oh no, you canceled the mass.
No, I'm imagining it's very much a robot voice. But like high pitch.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, we haven't used these effects
the
in so long.
soundboard is back. Let's go.
Is it this one? Is it this one?
Yeah,
There we go. He just gets a phone call like this.
It's like, hi, I have some questions about the mass.
Yeah, what do you want to know?
It's like, well, I got word from a police detective that he might be alive.
No.
Just, at this point, you're supposed to say
He's dead.
Yeah. Can you send a death certificate, maybe?
Tell them you don't recall.
I don't have it. And my lawyers advised me that I shouldn't.
I'm sorry, your lawyer advised you not to have a death certificate.
So tell them. just fucking say you don't recall. You don't recall.
Jesus Christ. And so on February 22, 2021, Irish newspaper reported they were unable to find a death certificate for anyone under his name in Ireland.
Well, yeah. Apparently he didn't die in Ireland.
Didn't die.
Is anyone here?
And now we get to the Scotland
Oh,
part.
All right,
okay.
we're fucking roped in, boys.
Yeah. So he's arrested at the Queen Elizabeth University Hospital. Okay.
Forgot to an alleged rape in Utah in 2008. Jesus fuck.
Oh, among other.
Among other alleged crimes, there was more.
He was receiving treatment for COVID-19 under the name Arthur Knight. Alverdian was identified by observation of his tattoos and fingerprints.
I'm gonna be if you're working in that hospital, you've got to see the name Arthur Knight and just people are taking the piss out of it. Like hospital staff are being like fucking Arthur Knight. That's the most fake sounding name.
Mm-hmm.
What? Hold on. He participated in a bail hearing.
He was identified by his tattoos and fingerprints.
which matched profile records for him.
Good old.
But he still denies it.
He was still denying it at this point.
Yeah. I think he keeps denying it still.
Oh yeah, no, he's still denying.
We have definite proof you are this motherfucker. No, I'm not.
My name is Arthur Knight.
I am Mr. Knight. First name Arthur.
Doesn't he claim to be framed at one point or another?
Probably.
I think so, yeah. I mean, in the beginning, this is all a big mistake, everyone.
It's a lie.
Rhode Island State. Okay, hold on. So the Providence Journal. Why is it always the Providence Journal?
They are really into this case.
Yeah. They know.
Publicized Alverdian's arrest, which was confirmed by the Rhode Island State Police. This is January 2022. So this is a month after.
A month after. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was September.
No, December. Yeah. Rhode Island State Representative Raymond Hull, who served as a police officer for 34 years, reacted to Alverdian's arrest by stating, "I've come across a lot of dishonest people in my profession, but I've never come across someone who would fake his own death." Hull additionally lamented how this set back a bit efforts to reform the DC, the Department of Child Youth something. It's mentioned up above, but we didn't.
Child Youth Facility.
I think something like that.
So a few days later, he missed his own hearing and he was arrested again.
Christ.
And had his bail revoked and was remanded into custody.
Yep.
And then the next day he appeared in court, being addressed as Arthur Knight by his lawyers. He further denied that he was Nicholas Rossi.
Why does this sound like this could be like the story of fucking not rich Trump?
It sounds like a fucking...
Or, Trump that doesn't pretend to be rich.
It sounds like a sitcom.
It does.
Actually, yeah.
I don't know. He was granted bail again.
Yeah. In mid-February, Sky News set up a video call between the arrested man and former... Why are they calling him arrested man there? And former Rhode Island lawmaker Brian Coogan, who knew Alverdian for over 20 years.
Oh no.
The arrested man claimed not to know Coogan, but Coogan identified the man as Alverdian, describing that Alverdian had a scar beside his right eye, which a reporter confirmed the arrested man did have. When Coogan further stated that Alverdian had tattoos on his bicep of a barcode and a bird wing, the arrested man did not show his bicep and the video call was ended abruptly.
So how this went is legit. It's like, no, I know him. I know that's him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no. It's like, show me your tattoos. No.
Video
call ends.
No, I'm looking at the fucking barcode on like his bicep. Like that's the shittiest hitman assassin ever.
It's such a weird tattoo to have. I mean, at least it's not a swastika,
Okay, yeah, that's true. Do you think if you scan it, it's gonna be
actually,
like some sort of milk carton or something?
I mean, have it be something fun then at that point.
Yeah, dildo.
Michael.
What? Just like
I was gonna say the fucking like
massive dildo.
My first thought was gonna be the big giant like dinosaur suit you can get.
I was thinking a 2 kilo bag of Sour Patch Kids.
What, the ones that make you shit yourself?
No, that's the sugar-free gummy bears.
Yeah.
Yeah. You haven't heard of this? Oh, that's a deep
What
dive
do
we're
you
doing.
think? I don't
That's
eat.
a deep dive we're doing at some point.
Yeah. We'll pull that up if it doesn't take the full episode. We'll go into the Amazon reviews because those are hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
So on April 7th, he appeared at the Edinburgh Sheriff's Court for a hearing with his defence lawyer, don't really know why we need to know her name, who stated that he had not provided information about the case for her firm, Dundee Defence Lawyers, while he claimed the opposite.
Dune Defence Lawyers.
Oh, Dune Defence Lawyers. I read that as Dundee Defence.
Yeah, I was like, that ain't Dundee, mate.
It's like, what's Dundee got to do with it?
So, but he claimed he had.
Yeah, he claimed he had.
Oh my god.
The sheriff told him to return in 2 weeks after a discussion with whichever lawyer you wish to instruct.
They're already done with this shit.
For the love of God, get fucking something, man.
Denying the man's repeated requests for extension. On April 21st, on the table, the man returned to Edinburgh Sheriff's Court with another lawyer, Becky Houston, and he. Oh, this is why it's listing the names. And
Yeah,
he
this is what's happening.
denied that he was Nicholas Rossi. The sheriff agreed to a request for the full hearing previously set for May 5th to be delayed and confirmed that a preliminary hearing would be held on May 5th and set the full extradition hearing for June 9th, 2022, with the man's bail conditions continuing until then. The man returned to Edinburgh Sheriff's Court on May 5th. His solicitors requested for another delay.
Oh my god.
Which was refused, who said, I am not prepared to discharge the full hearing. The advocate, deputy and counsel needs to be here to explain why the hearing has been discharged again. A further preliminary hearing was set for May 26th. Fucking 3 weeks later. The June 9th hearing was adjourned because he did not attend court and instead submitted his doctor's letter.
Oh my
which said
God.
that he was mostly bedridden. Mostly.
Yeah.
With an apparent chronic lung condition.
So, you can get out of it occasionally to go to the toilet. or
Yeah.
something.
By then he had stated, by then he had separately accused David Leavitt, the American prosecutor, attempting to extradite him of ritualized child sex abuse.
Oh boy, here we go. Satanic panic time,
Wow.
bitches. Hit the
Oh,
button.
I love that. He's like, I'm ill. Everyone's like, you're gonna fake your death again.
Yeah.
No.
No, you're a fucking
No.
Satanist.
He's a pedo.
Fucking Satanist pedophile. Hit the moral panic button. It'll save you.
On June 29th, he did not attend an extradition hearing because he had been admitted to hospital the previous day. He just fucking stabbed himself or something, I bet.
Yeah.
Someone told the court that the accused man, who was representing himself in the proceedings, did not attend the Crown Office on June 7th to review all of the Lord Advocate's material that would be submitted to the court to establish his identity. Harvey
Yeah, I
said
wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why. Harvey said that there was an emerging picture of someone seeking by
every means possible to delay these proceedings. Really?
What?
Wow.
No.
No. Why would you do
couldn't,
that?
couldn't be him.
No, no
Oh,
way.
wait a second. It says again, on June 30th, he failed to attend a hearing.
Okay, hold on. So, June 9th, June 23rd, June 30th. It's not even been a full month.
No. It's barely been a week.
His wife informed the court that he had COVID. The court was told that he refused to voluntarily give DNA and fingerprints to the police who had attended his home in Glasgow. The sheriff ordered him to provide the samples and to bring proof of his identity to a court hearing on
They're
July 7th.
way too patient with him.
Yes.
On July 6th.
He was detained in Glasgow for threatening and abusing NHS staff.
Oh my god.
How many fucking crimes is he gonna commit?
Like,
Christ.
at this point, you're like, no, you gotta be on your best behavior. And he's like, fuck you,
Fuck you.
nurse.
Yeah. There was evidence that he was in fact fit to go to court and to be detained despite previous claims that he was medically unfit and unable to do so. He denied the charges when he appeared at Glasgow Sheriff Court, so we're not even in Edinburgh anymore.
So we're back to Glasgow.
We're back to Glasgow.
Oh.
On July 7th.
They're his problem. He's their problem.
His application for bail was refused. There was a substantial risk that he would abscond or fail to appear in court.
What gave them
Wow.
There's no way.
So he was then remanded in custody until he was arrested until his next court appearance. The prosecutor
stay here.
The prosecutor told the court fingerprints were taken when he was arrested for this matter were confirmed to be Nicholas Rossi.
He's still denying at this point.
Yup.
Now
Clark,
you should lie the fingerprint lie.
Clark also told the court that doctors who have cared for Alverdian have reported that he has no lung problems and separately stated that he had faked seizures.
I said this in our business call when we were first going over this for like something for the podcast, but I swear he's just gonna come out with the fucking Harvey Weinstein like.
I think
stroller.
he got out in a wheelchair at some point.
On August 9th, Alverdian was convicted of threatening hospital staff and fined £400. Wow.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Not nearly enough.
The court heard the hospital staff feared for their safety when Alverdian jumped out of bed and ran at them after being told that he was fit to be discharged from hospital. The sheriff commented that Alverdian's claims that he could not stand were not credible.
So
That's
I
understated.
remember reading this article where he was like, so he was basically saying, I couldn't run. I was bedridden. And all the staff was like, you ran at us.
You got out of bed.
Motherfucker.
You were like, I cannot go to court.
Like arms outstretched, like
And here
fucking
he's
zombie.
fucking sprinting after nurses.
Oh my god. He appeared at Edinburgh. Oh my god,
We're
back to
back!
Edinburgh.
no,
We're
go
back!
away.
On August 10th. Hold on. So, right, wait.
August 9th
So
was the-
July 6th is when he was detained in Glasgow. July
Yeah.
7th was his denied bail
Yeah.
hearing.
Oh, he actually appeared at court on July 7th.
Yep. And then we jumped to August 9th where he was convicted of threatening the hospital staff. And then now we're here on August 10th, the day after, in Edinburgh, by video link from HMP Edinburgh.
Woo.
The sheriff agreed to request a delay to the proceedings for the extradition hearing to allow time for his lawyer to review his case.
This is the third lawyer.
This is the third lawyer. On September 1st, so
Brave
3
lawyer.
weeks later,
Yeah.
on September 1st, he appeared at Edinburgh Sheriff Court by video link again from
Good.
prison when he complained that he was not receiving adequate medical attention. The sheriff confirmed that an application for bail could be made to appeal to the appeal court and refused defense lawyer defense lawyer's request to delay
proceedings
to
again.
November. On September 15th, so 2 weeks later, he appeared again by video link.
Which is why he's showing up.
Yes.
Yeah.
The sheriff told the defense lawyer, a different one this time, that the man's identity would be the first issue to be addressed at the full extradition hearing and that it would not be difficult to resolve.
Because we have the fucking
We know
evidence.
by now. He's still, no, my name is Ottonai.
So fast forward another 3-ish weeks on November 11th, 2022, the sheriff, a different one, of Edinburgh Court, ruled using the standard of the balance of probabilities that the arrested man's identity is
Like it just
Nicholas
fucking
Rossi.
is at this point.
Yeah. Basing his ruling on fingerprint, tattoo, and photographic evidence. All the shit that just, oh my god.
You know, very clear cut. You can't escape
Yeah.
it. Clear evidence.
We have we have photographic proof. Your fingerprints are
Fingerprint.
there, and you have the tattoos.
I have been framed.
These aren't my fingerprints. I'm borrowing them from a friend.
Someone put those tattoos on me while I was asleep.
I think he tried to argue they were
I
prison
genuinely
tattoos.
think he
Oh my
argued they were
God.
prison tattoos.
Yeah.
An extradition hearing was arranged.
You know that old party trick where someone draws on your face? I got that, but the tattoo in prison version.
Oh my god, it's the same as this rapist from the US. That's insane, guys. What the fuck? Why would you do that?
I can't wipe this off.
So an extradition hearing was arranged for March 2023, so about 5 months later. On
Happy
November...
birthday to me.
So on November 28th, 14 days later, roughly 3 weeks later, Essex Police in England
Why are you involved?
confirmed Rossi is under investigation for an alleged rape there.
Oh, there. Okay, no,
Yeah,
they're right
there's
to
your
be involved.
answer.
Yeah.
which would likely delay any extradition to the US should this result in
Dude is
charges.
committing so many crimes to make sure this goes on as long as possible.
Yeah.
On January 5th this year, 2023, his application to be released on bail was refused. He claimed he was being taunted by remand prisoners at Edinburgh singing "Leaving on a Jet Plane" by John Denver.
Oh, I feel a weird amount of like patriotic pride.
Yeah.
In a podcast published in February 2023, British journalist Jane McSorley has alleged that Alverdian's wife, Miranda Louisa Knight, pretended to be his widow Louise. Oh, wow.
Original name.
Creative.
And
Very
helped
creative.
spread the fake news of his death during an interview. Miranda initially said that the allegation was laughable, but then did not respond once audio comparisons of the voice of Miranda and Louise, quote unquote, were played. Frederica Holmes, an independent expert in forensic speech and voice analysis, listened to the recordings of Amanda and Louise and concluded, I do think it's the same speaker, with Louise having a Bristol accent, Miranda being from Bristol, and the implausibility of technology being able to add such an accent.
AI's not there yet. We can't AI the Bristol accent.
And it just ends there.
Yeah, that's it. We're caught up to this gear.
Yeah, but that's still like, what, 7 months ago? Oh, more than that.
At that point, are we just not allowed to talk about it because the
No.
investigation's ongoing? I don't know.
I don't know.
It is so fucking funny to me.
Yeah.
How has this man evaded all this shit
He
until
just
now?
keeps committing more crime.
But he's so sick. He can't go to.
Get your arse up.
I love how the C also section is list of fugitives from justice who disappeared.
Well, he's not
He's
doing
not
very
disappeared,
well.
he's
He's not doing very good, no.
Yeah, great disappearance.
This article may be confusing or unclear to readers. No.
Well, you do talk about people who disappeared. So. It's like, where did he go? It's like,
Oh,
we don't
before
know where he's
1800.
gone.
1800?
What? Oh, it's by century. Thank God.
Oh my god.
This is now the history of disappearances episode.
Anyone we know?
We're doing like a very long like scrolls and we've only just hit the 21st century.
Oh my God. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of Russia in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
big time.
Taiwan.
Yeah.
United States. Arnaldo
Jimenez.
Jimenez.
We're calling you all out.
Eugene Palmer.
If you're out there.
We're gonna find you.
Because disappeared. I'm assuming that can also mean positive. I don't know how to say, positive, but
if it's-
not.
depending on the country, it may be a positive that they
Yeah.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Like to escape, like
Yeah.
China or
Exactly.
Russia or whatever.
you
But
know,
disappeared can also mean they're dead.
They're
we just
dead.
don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like in those countries, disappeared can mean, oh yeah, we took them out back and shot them.
Yeah,
We just
yeah.
buried the body somewhere.
There's a lot.
Japan. Wow.
Oh,
I don't want to make that joke. I was gonna say Shinzo.
Oh,
he
I
was
heard
wanted
about
for
this.
cheating his fans out of 50 million yen,
From 2003 to 2012.
and he used this role as a Kamen Rider guy
Oh shit.
to cheat his fans by saying that Super One's Henshin belt was taken by the Yakuza and I need money to get it back. Since then, he has refused to return the money and was supposed to report to court but disappeared sometime in 2017.
Oh my God. This reminds me of those really shitty DMs people get on Instagram. That's like,
Yeah.
hi, I'm Michael Jackson. I need $50 to get to my concert.
Drake,
Hee hee.
Drake is
How
also
many of
here.
those have you had?
Sup, it's Drake.
Drake's here. I'll put him on the phone. Sup, Drake.
I am Mr. Drake.
What's up? I'm Lady Gaga. I need money for my hairstylist.
How many?
Rah, rah, rah. Ramama.
Negative romantic feelings.
So wow.
We are now at a crossroads. Do we want to read about Florida men, or
We have the vote now on your phone.
on your phone, or we read some very fun reviews for certain gummy bears?
Okay, so I think we can do the gummy bears real quick and then go.
Okay, well you guys
Okay,
get that
okay.
up. I am going again.
Okay. Wow.
We'll
I
get this. So how did you hear about this?
It was in like a YouTube video. Or
I think
something
same
like that.
for me. Yeah. And it just become one of those internet things where you're like, no way, no
Yeah.
way, and then you go, see you in hell.
What? Is that the review? Oh,
I think
didn't know.
I just saw
Wow.
a BuzzFeed link. That's probably where I read
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh, that's a
that is
paragraph.
long.
Oh, we'll just do that one, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, it's-
I'm reading it, and I don't think I want to read that. I'd rather short hee funnies.
Oh god, damn. That's beautiful.
Just don't unless it's a gift for someone you hate.
I mean, the idea of sugar-free, like candy, I'm already like,
Yeah.
what's the point?
Mm.
Like, I'm trying to be healthy. I'm like, yeah, but what did they replace the sugar with?
Yeah, like you've still got all the unhealthy stuff in there anyway.
Like, I don't know what gummy bears are made of. I know gelatin,
Yeah.
unless it's like algae or something, but no idea.
But I think these are just sugar free.
We just saw,
Saw the gif.
a gif of Peter Griffin.
Farting on a candle.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Both farting on and farting turning on.
Yeah.
Very important to specify. I don't know. Isn't it as big in the UK as it is?
I don't know. I also think this was is this like the 2 kilogram bag or something like that?
Yeah. This is the 2 kilogram bag. Or as they would say, something ounces, I think.
Yeah. Do not eat more than 15 at a time unless you're trying to power wash your intestines.
We found a nice BuzzFeed article.
Yeah.
And the
Hey,
tagline
best sauce.
tagline is beautiful.
Yeah.
Why on earth would anyone buy these sugar-free bears after reviewers warn them not to eat more than 15 at a time unless you're trying to power wash your intestines?
So it's something like a 2 kilogram bag of Haribo. So like a fucking huge bag,
Sugar-free.
sugar free.
This is great. I'm being subjected to this.
But I think on the packaging it also does mention you should only eat so many
Yeah.
because
Okay.
of the
Yeah.
stuff that they've replaced the sugar with.
Which I feel like is already a red flag.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we got a list of 9 reviews here.
Why is
He just saw the gif.
Yeah.
okay?
Oh,
You
the
guys,
gaff.
you guys already saw the game.
Yeah. So we got review number 1 titled "Just Don't Unless It's a Gift for Someone You Hate."
Melina, we'll try these.
I thought we were besties.
No, you renounced besties in the last episode.
Aww.
And it reads as, "What came out of me felt like someone tried to funnel Niagara Falls through a coffee straw. I swear my sphincters were screaming. It felt like,
Oh my god,
Read
no.
it. Yeah.
it felt like my delicate starfish was agape.
More projectile vomit.
A torrential flood of toxic waste, 100% liquid,
Flammable
liquid,
All caps.
napalm." Then you got review number 2, which was titled "Be sure to buy OxyClean 2. Be sure to also buy a tub of OxyClean with this to get the blood and diarrhea stains out of your underwear, clothes, furniture, loved ones, ceiling fans."
I applaud that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yep. And then number 3 is, yup,
Believe the hype.
I saw the product reviews and told some co-workers, so we bought a bag because who
Yeah, I
doesn't want to
mean-
spend the whole day on the toilet and get paid, right?
Yeah, no, I get that logic.
Yeah. Brought them in yesterday morning and a bunch of the guys immediately downed a handful
Oh
each.
my god.
Within half an hour they were in the bathroom. Best moment of the day was when one of them, who had been in the bathroom for half an hour by that point, texted one of the others, "If you think it's a fart, it's not." Ha 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 ha.
This is a health hazard.
And they only had a handful.
Yeah, they only had a handful.
That's, oh god.
So, review number 4 titled
This is only
All
review number 4.
True. OMG, everything previously written is true. It's all true. Do not eat more than 15 in a sitting unless you're trying to power wash your intestines.
Who eats less than 15?
Exactly.
This is not the Power Wash DLC.
No. Number 5, fully weaponized gummy bears.
Internalizing your intestines? Yes.
The cramping started about an hour later,
Dun, dun.
and soon enough, I was as bloated as a balloon in Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. When the rumbling started,
Oh
I
my
sprinted down the
God.
hallway and made it to the bathroom just in time for the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse to stampede from my backside, laying waste to my home septic system and my will to live. After 3 years of rebellious eating gummy bear assault, I was spongy and weak. Surprised that I had any bones left, I cursed Haribo with the little strength I could muster. Haribo!
No,
That's some
Harbo, we'd
strong
love a sponsor.
Yeah.
That's some strong shit.
Literally.
Man,
Yes.
these edibles ain't shit.
Number 6, awesome and explosive. The explosive gas let loose into an explosive shark. 1 mile from home on my walk, and it was a long 1 mile back, and I had a mess. Fortunately for compression shorts, it didn't run away down my leg. Now I had to hold the gas for fear of blowing my entire intestines out in my shorts. I made it home, and what happened then was like something out of Dante's
Oh my
Inferno.
God.
My butt became an upside down volcano. Best to stock up on toilet paper and toilet bowl cleaner, as you will totally spray the bowl and back of the sea. I would no sooner get done and have to go again. When you get the urge to go, you best be in proximity of toilet. I spent hours on the toilet.
I just imagine these people like pale faced
Yeah.
as well, sweating.
Yeah.
I am dying.
Like skin and bone.
7, you don't understand. I was glued to the toilet seat. Streams of fire burst from my colon.
How poetic.
Yeah,
Right.
When I wasn't experiencing Satan's fury exploding from my rear, I was laying in the fetal position on my bathroom floor, sobbing and asking for forgiveness. I'm a 280-pound man. I was sobbing. When it was finally over, I couldn't move. I crawled onto the floor one last time and sat motionless until my dehydration finally required that I drink water. The other reviews are perfectly accurate. This is absolutely 100% true. Eat 2 at a time, 3 if you're brave, but for the love of God and all things on this earth, do not eat anymore.
Now let's do this. Bowl of gummy bears, these, and normal ones
Oh,
mixed.
God.
Oh no!
Oh God.
Are you feeling brave?
Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
That's the next Mr. Beast. Who can not go to the bathroom after eating these?
I gotta ask because I've just been reminded right now. You told me like a week ago something was like being like ordered and possibly coming here for this episode.
No, it's
Obviously,
not arrived,
it's not
so
here
yeah,
yet because
yeah.
we would have tried that. And
Uh-huh.
It wasn't this.
No.
But you know, next time.
Next time.
If it was this,
It was not this. No.
if it was this, I think me and Sean would both be like, you do it.
Yeah, you
You're
do
in the
it.
safety of your
You
own
bought it.
home.
You get it.
We'll finish the episode.
I'm pretty sure if you did actually put this here, we'd have to be stuck here
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that
yeah.
night.
Yeah.
Review 8 titled Excellent Taste in Small Portions. During one of the last of the 8 trips to the bathroom,
Oh my
I released such a large volume of gas that my external anal sphincter could not do its job and remained open while about 4.5 seconds of gas was expelled. I've never
Are we
experienced.
talking like 5 Mississippis?
I don't know.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
5
God.
seconds.
I've never experienced or even heard of that happening. It was so unnatural that I had to check to feel if my colon somehow passed through my anal sphincter muscle. Yup.
And it just ends there.
That just ends. 9, the final one, is titled Gastrointestinal Armageddon. After a few hours, I had an extreme buildup of gas with no release. All I could do was lie on my bed and pray for a fart. That might sound funny when you've eaten something that's basically turned you into the blueberry girl from Willy Wonka. You're pleading for relief.
And it just, you can read the rest of the reviews on Amazon, and that's when you get the fucking Peter Griffin
Yup.
gif of him just like,
Yeah.
explain this.
Farting on a match while Stewie and Brian have welding masks on.
Beautiful. Honestly.
We somehow put this in the description of the fucking YouTube link of this video.
Yeah. I don't think you put GIFs in the
Ah.
description. Honestly, I'm surprised it's not the what's the one they drink
Hmm.
what?
Pepto-Bismol?
No.
When you
When you moment where you can anything.
we know that it's following me. That it's.
They drink.
I did not know that. What do you know?
Epcot is a
No, I
thing.
know what Epcot is.
Yeah.
Epcot is a thing in Disneyland.
Yes.
Why do I know that?
Oh,
I've never been to Disneyland.
is it the throwing up backwards? I mean, that's a later episode.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like they drink something. Yeah.
Yeah. Epicat.
Epicat.
Yeah. And they basically just immediately start vomiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a classic Family Guy.
Yeah,
film.
Yeah,
no,
I've
that's a
seen this.
classic. Yeah.
You can tell because it's in the animation style of almost a good Family Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For like the 2 seasons.
Oh, that's a beautiful
Stewie's
scene, right?
dead stare as this
Yeah.
is happening.
I remember reading one of those sugar-free stories about a guy who brought them to a baseball game.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Oh no!
Yeah, and I don't know. He talked at length, I think, about like being stuck in the baseball bathroom.
Oh no!
Jesus.
Okay, we're on Florida Man now. We're getting both of them. Look at him.
Look at that.
I don't
man.
like that pose he's making.
No.
I don't like that gesture.
Are you shocked as Florida man though?
No, but you know,
Sad. No.
I'm just sad.
Oh.
Oh.
Not what I meant to do.
Like, is that on purpose?
Okay, so are we just going from the top of all time and seeing what we get?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. You see, we didn't have any more ideas. It's Reddit time.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Not all Florida men are infamous.
Yeah, that's a positive one, I think.
that's
Yeah.
I
we
mean,
don't want positivity.
Okay.
And wholesomeness.
Naked Florida man chases people and cops around Chick-fil-A parking lot telling them they're gay for looking at his penis. Yup.
I won't say I understand the logic, but I know Chick-fil-A is like sort of Christian in a sense.
very
and, like,
Christian.
Yeah, so they're very much against that. So
I mean, that's kind of.
so I understand the protest. I
Like,
don't want to.
if it was outside a subway, I'd be like, that's interesting.
Yeah, but there's some
Yeah.
form of logic.
Yeah.
here. I'm not sure whether to say base or not.
You can say it. It's okay.
How'd I do?
That's very good.
thank you, thank you.
Nice.
Thanks, bestie.
A Florida man and his 2 friends rob a drugstore of $320,000 in pills, taking precautions like wearing surgical gloves so they
very
don't
smart.
leave prints, but toss empty pill bottles out of the window of their getaway car, which the cops follow like breadcrumbs to their front door.
It's a modern retelling of Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah. No, that would be a great movie.
Yeah, that would be.
Jacob and Billy Bob.
Florida man goes to the airport with nearly $200,000 in cash, has
Oh
it
my
seized by
God.
the government,
Yes.
which refuses to give it back. Yeah, that's
Anything over 10K,
Uh-huh.
you have to declare.
it.
That's the law.
So I'm assuming he didn't declare it, doesn't want to declare
Yeah.
it. Then it's just like, you
Yep.
give it right
Just
up.
insert the fucking Sweet Life of Zack and Cody clip. It's the law.
Teenage Florida man hacks his high school emails everyone urgent announcement about mandatory penis inspections in Florida. According to Florida Penal Code 69. That's good. That's
People
great.
in my
That's
school only hacked the system to change their grades. But I guess you could do that.
Welcome to Florida.
No. There's the other version of that. We're like, hello, this is the female body inspector. That's harassment, by the way. You don't have
Yes,
to take
don't
it.
do that.
Yes.
Florida woman jailed for 5 months because of a failed field drug test. The lab test took 7 months to come back, revealing it was a vitamin. She was initially charged with trafficking oxycodone.
So it was a.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That feels like.
Fuck you, Florida system.
Yeah.
That's so.
That's an institutional problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we know there's.
Yeah, but
Florida man attacked and killed by pet cassowaris becomes first human killed by the species since 1926.
Oh, we were so close to 100 years. Oh,
Damn
fuck.
it, guys.
Load the picture, please load the picture. Come on.
Just like reset like the timer. It's been...
I'm sorry. I just want to read. This is a New York Times article with the headline: "A giant bird killed its owner." Now it could be yours.
Because the New York Times are all about moral panic. I can't open it because
because
I
you
mean,
gotta
you can Google the name
you gotta
of the
sign in
bird.
or something to actually read
Isn't
articles.
that like the very aggressive ostrich-looking thing? Oh, it's the demon thing. Yeah.
God, I remember like I was
cassowary.
getting something for like maybe a source on like one of our research things for the HMC. And in order to like fully read the thing, I had to make a New York Times account.
Oh no! As soon as they say that, I'm like, nah. fuck that.
Yeah, well, I had to do it just for like to
know,
get
I
that college
hate
thing.
these.
I love that face.
No, I hate this. I have a thing where I don't like animals that look too human.
what?
That looks
What
human
do you
to
mean
you?
that looks human?
It's something in the eyes. I don't like it. It looks too smart.
Sit.
You do
Too
sit.
smart. Don't like it.
Too smart.
Yeah, look, there's thoughts behind those eyes. I don't
Are
like
you
that.
sure?
Yes.
Those
He's
look
plotting your
dead.
death.
Those look dead empty to me.
No. Look,
No, there he's just giving you bedroom eyes.
Michael.
Okay, then I understand why you're so scared. I'd be scared too.
This is-
The waves consume
That's
him.
not the Loch Ness monster.
I've been making this joke a lot, but like seriously, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Man.
Okay. Oh god.
The leader of all Florida men. Oh, it's DeSantis.
Florida man causes 100k in damages to Walmart liquor store under construction with hot wired forklift. Gives police his name as Alice Wonderland. It says hookah smoking caterpillar
Told him to do it.
Fair. No. What's your name? Alice.
Have you been there?
Wonderland. He's like, why did you do this? He's like,
Caterpillar.
so you're not gonna believe this dude. But I was like a caterpillar, and he was like saying crazy
Yeah, this
stuff.
big fucking pipe, dude.
And like he made me do it. Like I didn't want to do. I know it. I know the law. I know the law.
Why does this sound so genuine?
Oh my
God.
man caught illegally feeding wild alligator resists arrest. He's a good boy and he loves bagels.
No, I
It's
like
me.
the No, he's not yelling this. He's just going, he's a good boy. And he loves bagels.
And like, what are you gonna do as police?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry, it's illegal to feed them. Okay, I'll stop. You're not gonna stop, are you? Maybe.
Enforce this.
Just slowly, hand behind his back continues throwing bagels.
No, the alligator like comes up and just takes it out of his hand.
Oh yeah. It's like,
Like a horse.
I didn't give it to him. He took it. I can't help that he took it. I'm sorry.
Florida man wants to pay child support despite DNA test proving he's not the father. That's not funny.
No. Florida man arrested for having sex with stuffed Olaf snowman inside Target.
To each their own.
Different strokes for different folks.
I'm giving you a look.
I'm sorry, but
After failing to capture alligator on its own, Chicago hires Florida man who catches it in less than 24 hours.
see, that is accurate. Like,
Yeah.
we're looking for someone from Florida. I'm here. I'm drunk.
I got it.
And I got it.
Florida man arrested for practicing karate by kicking swans.
Booyah!
I mean, no, that's really good practice.
Kick the
Yeah,
swan.
That's really good
Yeah.
practice.
Kick the swan.
You
Don't
can't
kick
do
the
that here.
goddamn swan.
You can't do that here. The
No.
swans belong to the king now, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They've always belonged to the queen before that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Can't kick them here.
No, and you can't really kick them in Florida either because he got arrested for it.
Yeah.
That's animal cruelty, whether the king owns them or not.
It's a disturbance of the peace.
What the fuck is happening? Florida man who wasn't being racist when he referred to the electing his black opponent.
Oh, no.
I don't know if I want to
Do
say
you want
that.
to read that?
No, who also attended alt-right rally with Proud Boys that asked burning question like
If black people are oppressed, why isn't there a black exodus?
What?
What?
Wow.
Florida man starts GoFundMe to build a tunnel under Trump's border wall. That's not how he spelled
That's
border.
hilarious because you got that and then we scroll up. Florida man starts GoFundMe for Trump's border wall, sets $1 billion goal.
I love
Duality.
the duality.
The duality,
Yeah. Because they're all drunk. Maybe high. Maybe just insane. But they're all very convinced of their own opinions.
Yeah.
They're
Florida-
determined. I've got to say this because I've just remembered it just seeing Proud Boys. Remember that time Twitter got taken over by like the Proud Boy like hashtag? It was just gay guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just want to remind everyone of that. That was fun.
Like, I love when the whole world is like, they have something, let's ruin it.
Yeah.
Because I remember...
Because they're arseholes.
Yeah, I remember... I don't know if it was when Roe v. Wade was happening, but there was a service where it's like, you can send proof of people getting abortions and we'll get them arrested. And the K-pop community spammed it with fan cams.
Yeah.
Based.
And I was like, that's beautiful.
Yep.
Finally, those fan cams have somewhere
Yeah,
to go.
exactly. You're doing something useful. Thank you, K-pop fans. I can't believe I'm saying
Finally,
this.
they can go somewhere where none of us have to watch them.
Except for some poor detectives.
Yeah.
I don't even agree with all this.
Florida man goes fishing and catches a kilo of marijuana, calls it an early birthday gift from Pablo Escobar.
Yup.
Florida man leaves $10,000 tip at restaurant and says, I want each person in this restaurant to get... that's
That's nice.
That's just nice. That's not funny.
Yeah.
Where's the funny?
Florida man kept rambling on to friends about dead palm trees. Turns out he'd spotted a new disease killer. What?
Wow, killing thousands of Florida's signature trees. That's... Huh.
Good job, Florida.
Yeah, wow. Popular Netflix series prompts Florida man sheriff to reopen 23-year-old cold case.
That's Carol Baskin.
Yep.
Okay.
Florida woman says it's too hot in squad car after arrest for allegedly leaving child in hot car.
Oh my god.
I don't know what, but I've been getting like police body cams recommended to me on YouTube for some reason.
What the fuck are you watching on YouTube?
I don't know, but it's just like Karens and stuff like that. People are just insane and they don't listen.
Yeah.
Yada yada yada. And shit like this happens all the time. Like people have like a big ass mouth when they're not in cuffs.
Yep.
Get put in cuffs, they're crying.
Yeah.
I have anxiety. I have this. I have that. I have that. And it's just the whole ramble. I'm like, what are you doing? So it's too hot in the car. I'm gonna die. It's like, you're not gonna die. The AC is on. I'm gonna die.
You're looking so much worse right now. So, Florida man's idea to only let the felons he likes vote again is ruled unconstitutional. Is that DeSantis? I know the guy in the thumbnail looks too old to be DeSantis, but
No, I get what he's trying to say. It's like, but he's nice.
Florida government Rick Scott. That
oh,
He's
governor.
an actual
before,
governor.
yeah, that was
That's way
my
too high up.
God.
that's the guy before DeSantis.
Oh, wait. It's he wants people to have voting rights after they've served their time.
Oh,
That makes sense.
so
Yeah.
it's a misleading headline.
Yeah. I don't know. There could be some stuff, but
Okay.
And a strongly worded ruling is seen as a rebuke of Republican Governor Rick Scott, who is the lead defendant in the case. Judge said the disenfranchisement of felons who have served their time is nonsensical and a violation of the First and 14th Amendment to the US Constitution. So that was ruled against him?
I don't know.
Although nearly every state bars incarcerated criminals from voting, only Florida and 3 others, Iowa, Kentucky, and Virginia, I don't know why I say it like that, do not automatically restore voting rights at the completion of a criminal sentence.
Oh.
So even after you've served your time, like, you can't vote.
Yeah, you just can't vote anymore.
That's fucked up.
Look, at that
Yeah.
point, that's suppression.
Depression.
Suppression. I said suppression. I was aiming for suppression.
That's so
Elected
fun.
partisan officials have extraordinary authority to grant or withhold the right to vote
No,
from hundreds of thousands
see.
of people without any constraints, guidelines, or standards.
That's a red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just saying it's like, no, I only want the ones I agree with to
Yeah.
vote. I'm like, then there's no purpose in democracy if
That-
you
yeah,
decide who
that's
votes.
not democracy. That's
Yeah. It's like, okay, we're going to talk about women's issues. Who can vote? The men.
yes.
Like, okay.
Clearly they would know best about
yeah,
women's
no,
issues.
absolutely. It's
So-
like they've had to deal with women for so long.
Yeah.
Of course.
Let us let the wolves vote for whether Turkey should live or not.
So the actual headline is voting rights process for Florida felons unconstitutional, judge says, which makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Than whatever the fuck that means.
Mm-hmm.
New Florida man Tom Brady walks into complete stranger's kitchen thinking it was his coach's
house.
home. Okay.
Wow.
Florida man
Oh my
messes
God.
with the wrong person, beaten up by former NFL player who caught him masturbating outside daughter's window.
fucked
way.
Holy shit.
Look, I'm all for beating people up that do nasty shit.
Yeah.
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 I thought there was going to be a but there.
Yeah,
No,
so
no,
was
absolutely
I.
not.
That's why we were sort of silent for a second
No,
before we agreed.
It's one of those things. No, the law will handle it. It's like, no, I'm fucking handling
Yeah.
it first.
Okay.
Florida man tells cops the fake urine he's carrying around is not for his work drug test. Instead, it's for roleplay activities he and his wife enjoy.
Look, that's your business, man.
It's like you're gonna fake pee. It's like no. Okay, we keep the cup here while you go pee in a different cup. It's like, nah, man, you can't do that. Nah. That's unfair.
Florida man robs banks, strips naked, then runs down the street throwing stolen money everywhere.
Wow. Okay.
It's the Joker.
It's the Joker. This is what the Joker wants.
Florida man breaks into house, eats salad, masturbates, plays with toy helicopter.
Merry Christmas.
Breaks into your house, eats your salad. That to me, I don't want to say is one of the weirder things in the sentence. Like toy helicopter is like, well, if it's laying around and it's like fancy ass helicopter,
Yeah.
I'll do it. Masturbate, people are just creepy, okay?
I'm
But eating their salad.
Yeah. I just want to say, if I'm randomly laughing, it's because I'm reading other headlines.
Yeah.
Things. Florida man has greyhound training license suspended after 12 greyhounds test positive for cocaine.
I mean, it's one way to do it.
It's like they listen really well.
Florida man has seen Avengers Endgame a record 116 times, and he's not slowing down.
Oh, you know,
Wow.
better out there, better
Yeah.
in there than doing, you know, Florida man stuff.
Yeah, exactly. This is an improvement.
Florida man police chief Todd told cops to arrest Oh!
Well, that's
Jesus.
so. We want to talk more about institutional racism in American police.
Not right now.
No.
Cool.
Police arrest Florida man caught on camera carrying Pelosi's lectern during Capitol rally. Yeah.
Part of me loves the whole January 6th that was so much of it was recorded because they're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, you're on camera in a building that's owned by the government. That's trespassing and worse.
Yeah.
I don't
and
know.
you know all this stuff clearly an insurrection.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's like, it's not fair. It's not fair we're getting put in jail. It's like, you did this.
Yeah.
You filmed
Uh-huh.
it. And you were like, look at us. Look at us. And then it's like, no, why would you ban me from flying? Why am I on the no-fly list?
Why
That's
am I being
unfair.
prosecuted for treason? All I did was commit a little treason.
Yeah, I just took a little souvenir. It's like, yeah, you're part of the fucking problem.
I love people facing consequences for their fucking actions.
Florida woman tries selling truck for $200. Why? She was telling people that the owner had been shot in the head and was dead, and they needed to get rid of his truck. Only problem: no one beside her knew the owners were dead. Oh!
Ah.
So now she's been charged with murder.
Well, gee.
I wonder
Would have
why.
been fine if she was like, oh, it's my old car.
Yeah.
I was like, no, that's how I shot this guy in the back.
Fake Florida man votes twice in Florida while living and working and killing in Minneapolis.
I was like, oh, voting twice and a voter fraud probably happens, you know, everywhere. I'm like, oh no, but he's
Murder.
living, he's working, killing
You know.
Minneapolis.
You know, the three things.
He kind of looks like Woody Harrelson.
He does, actually.
Wait, meth-fueled, mud-covered, naked Florida man shakes off 2 tasers.
Holy shit.
Bites canine and fist fights officer, then spits on another.
And he'll do it again.
That's what I wanted. That's what I needed
Yes.
from this.
Oh.
Florida man pretends to be prosecutor, tries to drop charges against himself.
Beautiful.
Florida man goes from neo-Nazi to Muslim, proceeds to kill roommates for blasphemy. What the fuck?
Extremists gonna extremists.
I think this is a beautiful one to end on.
Yes.
Florida man wears fuck the police shirt to court and
wins the case. Oh, that's beautiful. That's
Aw,
heartwarming.
that's
Police
beautiful.
coming straight from the underground. Let's not say the next line.
Yeah.
So that's
We looked at crime today.
Yeah.
Crimes against
Decency?
decency, crimes
and
against
Collins.
Yes.
Yes.
Colons.
Or as one called it, delicate starfish.
No.
Why did you have to bring
his
that back?
delicate chocolate starfish was his asshole.
Yeah, no. It's a crime against it.
Yeah.
This is
Good luck naming this episode.
Yeah.
This is not this is an episode I'm proud is going on the channel that isn't getting views.
What? What? That's crazy.
Yeah, I got no idea what the fuck to name this now.
Yeah.
Arthur Knight's pisses and shits.
You gotta add starfish in there somewhere. Arthur Knight starfish.
Oh my god.
The
Anyway,
Legend of Arthur Knight starfish.
let's end this before we go insane.
Already there.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you in the next episode.
If you're okay by then.
Yeah, see you.
Bye.
Bye.